Alright guys, you probably know I'm into Pokemon. I have a Mew tattoo on my arm. I also have a Lugia on my leg. But today I'm taking you through my full binder. This is my main binder. I do have 3. I got some Mew stickers on the front. Mew is my favorite. But let's just get this opened. So starting off here, we have the 151 starters and their evolutions. In case you didn't know, this is technically how they're supposed to be laid out, but I did like when they were laid out horizontally. Next, we get into my girlfriend's pages. A lot of these she pulled or we bought in Japan together. I think she really likes pink, purple, and blue. And she has some heat in here. Like, she literally pulled this Bubble Mew when we were pack battling, which still has me salty because I've never pulled one. This Giratina here is in representation of the alt art that she pulled, which also makes me salty. And she even pulled this Gardevoir. Anyways, next page. This is like a continuation of her page, plus like some old cards that I like. Didn't really know how to fill this space. Now we get into some bangers, all the evolutions, minus Umbreon, which I have in a slab. Next, we go into my Mew pages. Yes, pages, because there's 2. People always ask about these. These are custom cards from my friend, but I just love Mew. He's my favorite Pokemon. Next, we're getting into Lugia, my second favorite Pokemon. And then Mewtwo. Mewtwo's also cool. Here we have the Crown Zenith art layout, followed by the Legendary Trio in 2 sets from different sets. And then the starters down here. These all have a Pidgey in the art. Now we go into connecting cards. These all go together, these go together, and these kind of go together. And continuing more, the Salamence is just here as a placeholder, but he's also in the sky, which was kind of cool. Some other legendaries I just like. These don't even go together, but technically I had them as a kid and there's all 3 in there, so they kind of look like they do. Now we get to the ends page with Reshiram and Zekrom. These are just custom cards for my friend. This one's kind of cool. These are gold stars and other shinies. Now we get into older EXs, which were my favorite. Some Delta species, which I also love. Now we get to the Mega pages. Started this because they started coming out with new Mega cards. And like, these are all Rayquaza, these are the evolutions, these are all Lucario. This is from when I was a kid. And I want to put the new set up at the top here when it comes out. These are all tag team cards. These are other older EXs. Level X's. These are okay, I prefer the older EXs. Some Prime cards, these are also kind of meh. I just finished this today, but this is my 2 Pikachu pages. I'm starting a Deoxys and Rayquaza page because they have a connecting art. These are like my Japanese art inspired cards. We don't talk about this section. I like this card. Started a Charizard page just for fun. Have a bunch of these Magnetons, so I guess they're sitting on a page. These are like older energies. I'm trying to collect them all, but I've been a little bit lazy about it. Older full arts. We don't talk about this one either. And then lastly, we have all the evolutions at the end. What do you guys think? Is there anything I should change up in this binder? I'm kind of out of space already, but I just wanted a few of my favorite cards or favorite Pokemon to have their own pages. Wanted some connecting art in there, and wanted to represent different eras and different types of cards as well. But if you guys have recommendations for me, leave them down in the comments. I'd appreciate it.